So my last ranking video, which I uploaded 6 months ago, did really well and I got a positive response from you guys. So I thought, why not rank all the stages in another Sonic game? And the one I went with, well, look at the title. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, today we are ranking all of the stages in Sonic Heroes, specifically only the Team Sonic stages, because if I tried to rank all the stages with all 4 teams in this video would be way too long. So yeah, let's jump into it, no need to waste time. Easily one of the worst Team Sonic stages in Sonic Heroes. Rail controls have always been flawed in Sonic games, and in Sonic Heroes, this stage emphasizes that. Enemies like the Rhino Liners and the Armored Train just make it worse. In some sections of this stage, the Rhino Liners destroy some of the rails, meaning you have to switch rails very fast, and I recommend doing this, switching rails really fast with tails, because if you slightly miss one rail and you're not using tails, then prepare to die and hear this. Sometimes, somehow, you can also glitch through some of the rails when you're falling down onto one. For example, in the sections when you go through the rainbow rings, sometimes you'll just glitch through the rails. Overall, a very annoying stage. There's very little that's enjoyable about this stage, making it the worst Team Sonic stage in my opinion. Now, the difference between Sonic Heroes and Sonic Adventure 2, I actually like all the Team Sonic stages in Sonic Heroes, besides Rail Canyon obviously. Now, when we talk about the other teams, that's a different story. But we are talking solely about Team Sonic stages, so that's irrelevant. But yeah, I'm just ranking them by how much I enjoy each stage, and I enjoy Final Fortress the second least. I still enjoy the stage obviously, but there are many aspects about it that are very annoying that bring it down for me in terms of ranking. Like those big robots that appear consistently throughout the stage. Out of all the Team Sonic stages, the Egg Hammer appears the most in this stage, and like I said before, they're annoying, especially the ones with helmets. Their HP is just too much, meaning it takes longer to destroy than the average robot in Sonic Heroes, so they kind of halt you if you're trying to speedrun the stage or complete it fast. I mean, my best time for this stage is 12 minutes, that tells you everything. It's the only stage where I don't have a B or A rank, and I blame these robots. Also, the rail sections are really annoying too, because of that weird cannon that could blast at any random point. Not to mention those falling platforms. Overall, this stage can be fun at times, but too many aspects about it make it annoying and less fun than other stages, hence why it's ranked at the bottom. The third most annoying Team Sonic stage, mainly because of the pinball tables. Basically, it's a harder version of Casino Park with more pinball tables and a bingo minigame, the latter which might be one of this stage's only redeeming qualities. We all know how annoying those pinball tables are, as they are relatively difficult to control on, meaning you could end up anywhere on the table, far away from where you're supposed to be to get to the goal ring, to be specific. And like I said, this stage is a little bit more on the difficult side, so on some of the pinball tables, there are no guardrails, meaning you could fall off the edges of the pinball table. That just makes the fact that you can end up anywhere on the pinball table worse. The non-pinball table sections are okay, but they don't take up a large section of the stage, so that doesn't help the stage much. Overall, a pain in the ass to play through, but I can still find some fun out of it, hence why it's not ranked completely at the bottom. And the fact that the stages below it are much worse. I am going to mirror what I said for Bingo Highway. This is an easier version of Bingo Highway with less pinball table sections, and the pinball sections here are at least not egregious. But the main reason why I like Casino Park is because of everything besides the gameplay, like the music and the visuals. The stage theme is obviously an absolute banger. I love the dance beat, I love the synths in the background, and I love the main melody. And I mean, just take a listen if you've forgotten how it sounds. The stage is very pretty to look at too, even with the PNG background. It really does feel like a casino with all the bright lights and the soothing music, but yeah, this stage is just below okay in my opinion. Now, the Team Dark and Super Hard versions of this stage are nightmares. I never want to play those again, but with Team Sonic on the other hand, it's okay. The stage is a bit elongated and those pumpkin ghosts are really annoying, but they're not at their worst in this version of the stage at least. They're very easy to avoid. So the stage is just fine, but definitely not better than the stages that succeeded in this ranking. I do have to compliment the aesthetic of this stage though. Obviously the visuals have not really aged that well, but if this game were to be remade or even remastered, this stage would definitely capture its atmosphere well. But moving on, power plant. Everybody knows that lava section at the end of the stage. Used to scare the hell out of me when I was younger. I could never make it past this section, but obviously now that's not the case. This stage is essentially an indoors version of Grand Metropolis, but obviously it's not better than Grand Metropolis, as evident by this ranking. I have quite a bit of fun with this stage, but there are a few elements that I really dislike about this stage, like those fireballs that appear throughout the stage. You could be on the roll with the amount of rings you're collecting, but then touch one of these and your chances of getting an A rank are made lower. The elevator sections in this stage I'd much rather skip if I could. The green turtle robots, which are called Camerons, are at their most annoying in this stage, so overall I enjoy this stage at certain bits, but I'm not crazy about it at all. Egg Fleet. This stage is, well, it's not bad. I like most of the stage and I can have a lot of fun with it. Those muscular robots, which are called the E2000s and the E2000Rs, are actually fun to destroy, as you can do a variety of moves with Sonic on them. Maneuvering through the stage, if you know what you're doing, is also really fun. Light speed dashing, taking shortcuts, and many more if you know how to maneuver through the stage. Really fun. My problem with Egg Fleet are the flying sections, where if you get hit by a cannon, you immediately fall off and die, which I think is pretty unfair. Just get hit and then lose some of your rings. No need to die. Pretty unfair. But otherwise, this stage is okay. Lost Jungle. Again, one of those stages that I couldn't get past because of that one specific section at the end of the stage. In this case, that crocodile that you get chased by at the end of the stage. Obviously now I can get past that section easily, but when I was younger, I remember taking a break from Sonic Heroes just because of the stage. But back to the topic at hand. Lost Jungle is a decent stage. I was actually going to rank it higher, but I replayed it a few times before editing this video and my opinion changed. Let's start with the negatives. The amount of Klagons in this stage is absurd. They can appear just as you are about to make a turn, either taking one of your teammates or making you lose rings and lessening your chances at getting an A rank. And while that doesn't matter to me because I have already achieved an A rank in this stage, it's still very annoying. One of the other annoying aspects about this stage are those black frogs, but I'm not gonna complain about those too much since they are intentionally annoying. They are essentially supposed to be there. But with the negatives out of the way, the positives. The stage is fun. Don't know how else to describe it besides that. And the stage music is obviously really good. I actually did mention the stage in my underrated stage track video, so be sure to check that out if you haven't. But overall, this stage is like a jumping castle, but sometimes the jumping castle will randomly pop and flatten. It's fun and annoying at the same time. That was a terrible analogy. Bullet Fortress. If I'm ever playing the Sonic Heroes campaign, when I get to this stage, it's somewhat of a relief from Rail Canyon, especially for other teams besides Team Sonic. This stage has grown on me over the years, for sure though. I mean, when I first played Sonic Heroes, I never used to replay the stage, but over time I found myself going back. Before I get into the actual stage, can I just mention how the stage song in this stage is an absolute banger? Anyway, the stage is relatively fun if you know how to maneuver through it. The train sections are exciting, especially if you're playing the stage for the first time. The rail sections are not unbearable, and the kart riding sections are just plain fun. But the stage as a whole is not as fun as the stages to come. That's why it's ranked at 6. Moving on. Seaside Hill. Easily one of the best introductory Sonic stages, period. I mean, it's so iconic that it's the second most used stage in the series after Green Hill. It's been in Sonic and Sega All-Stars Racing, Sonic and All-Stars Racing Transformed, Team Sonic Racing, Sonic Generations, Sonic Dash, and more. Now for the OG version of the stage itself, well, judging by this ranking, it's a pretty good stage. Introduces all of Sonic Heroes' basics well, and when you're actually good at Sonic Heroes, this stage can especially be fun to speedrun. There are even paths that only players that are good at the game can reach. Oh, and that reminds me of one thing. People always complain about 3D Sonic not translating what the classic games did well. Well, look at Sonic Heroes and stages like Seaside Hill, where there are multiple ways you can traverse through the stage. Overall, like I said at the beginning, it is one of the best introductory stages in the Sonic series in general. Mystic Mansion. One of the most layered Sonic stages in the whole series for sure. I know a lot of people don't like the fact that Sonic Heroes' stages are generally longer, but this is where it's done right. I love how it genuinely feels like you're running through a really big mansion with multiple rooms. The stage is very fun to run through, especially if you're playing it for the first time. There are many different things that you have to do in each room, and you don't know what to expect from each of them. My favorite part of the stage is definitely the final section, where you have to go through 3 orb switches, each as a new teammate. I used to hate it when I was younger, but now it's my favorite part of the whole stage. The only bad thing about this stage is that one black room filled with pumpkin ghosts, where you have to hit all 3 switches to activate the ring trail that Sonic should lightspeed dash through. The room in general is just hard to move in because you're constantly getting hit by these pumpkin ghosts. It's also hard to tell where you'll fall because the surface is not clearly visible, and one wrong move near the ring trail with Sonic results in a death. But that one specific room, which is actually called the pocket dimension, is the only thing I find very frustrating about the stage. Otherwise, it's one of the best Team Sonic stages in this whole game. Oh, and the stage song is really good, but you probably already knew that. Before I get into the stage itself, I just want to mention that this is probably the most nostalgic stage to me in this whole game. I spent the most amount of time in this stage when I was younger. I essentially lived in it when I was younger, but yeah, just wanted to mention that. I have so many memories with it. But anyways, now, Grand Metropolis is the 3rd most fun stage in this whole game. To speedrun it or just get a better time than your last one is just, well, I'm gonna say it again. It's fun. The moving roadways and the enemy rooms where you have to destroy multiple enemies to get to the next stage are my favorite aspects about this stage for sure. I really don't have anything negative to say about the stage, and if I did, it would probably be a nitpick. And the stage song just screams nostalgia. This stage really should have been the representative for Sonic Heroes and Generations for sure, instead of Seaside Hill. Just wanted to play one of the best stage themes in the whole Sonic the Hedgehog series before talking about the 2nd best Team Sonic stage in Sonic Heroes. The main reason why I like Ocean Palace is because of exploration. There are multiple ways you can traverse through this stage, and there are also new areas that I'm still finding today because I'm just exploring through the stage, and this is all accompanied by the stage theme I just played you. Now, the turtle section. You know what? Before I talk about the turtle section, always thought that was funny. But yeah, the turtle section is my favorite section in this whole stage, as to this day I still haven't been on all of the turtles, which just means more exploration. One other good thing about this stage is the fact that it's fun! I really need to find better words to describe things, but yeah, this stage is obviously very fun. Don't have anything else to say about it, besides the fact that it's ranked at number 2, meaning it's really good. Now obviously this is my opinion, so don't get mad about the fact that Frog Forest is my favorite Team Sonic stage in the whole game. Frog Forest is also another stage I lived in a metaphorical sense when I was younger, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it too. It's the stage I play the most whenever I'm revisiting Sonic Heroes. It's also the most diverting stage to me, and the visuals and aesthetic are something I for. Also the most peaceful and relaxing stage too. I mean, listen to the song. Speedrunning is also really fun as there are multiple shortcuts you can perform. I just really love Frog Forest. It's the most fun stage to me and there's nothing bad about it to me. My favorite section is definitely where you choose to either grind on the vines or run down on this one pathway towards the end of the stage. Love it. Absolutely love it. Chef's kiss for sure. My favorite stage in Sonic Heroes. And that ends off this video, so please tell me your own rankings for the Team Sonic stages in the comment section below. I'd love to read them as I had a lot of fun reading everybody else's rankings in the previous ranking video. And on a side note, I really want to know if you guys want to see more ranking videos, and not just on stages and Sonic games, maybe even ranking different games, worst to best in a specific series, like, I don't know, maybe Sonic, or even Yakuza. Tell me down below, and if you enjoyed the video, be sure to like so we can get seen by more people, and subscribe if you want to see more content from me. Anyway guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace out.